Hey there guys, it's Rick here with AirgunWeb and Airgun Expo 2024. What is Airgun Expo? Well, it's a week where we bring together a bunch of really cool airgun content, whether products from vendors, manufacturers, all kinds of really cool stuff. Could be an optic, could be a compressor, could be a rifle, could be pellets, could be all kinds of cool stuff. We just take and focus the entire week on some really awesome airgun content. Now, if you want to learn more about anything you see on the videos that you're going to be watching, just go check it out at theairgunexpo.com. You can go to the Airgun Expo 2024 page. If you click on a logo, you go right to that company and learn about the products that we're showing off. Most of what you see on the page we're going to have here, and we're going to be shooting it and demoing it, either pre-recorded, which is what you're fixing to get ready to watch, is one of those videos, or live. So check the schedule, clear your calendar, save the date, all that kind of cool stuff, and join us here for Airgun Expo 2024. Hope to see you there. All right, so Macavity, they have 22, 25, and 30. I don't know if they're coming out with a 177, but the guns are very awesome, affordable, but really built, at least my impressions, and having shot to the 22, my impressions are that these are really, really nice. So in here, and I just love when a company cares enough about their product to deliver it looking like that, right? That is just awesome. The whole layout they have here. We've got some spare bits and pieces. Hopefully we won't need any of those today. We've got 3 magazines. We have a moderator. We have our stock. We have our tool. And we have our gun. So, I'm going to set all this down. We also have our manual, but I didn't say that. We're going to put this away, put these in here, and we're going to get a stand. We're going to put this together, and then we'll mount our scope. Now, I want to apologize right off the rip to Macavity, because it's very dusty out here, and these beautiful black guns are getting like dusty, and you can tell it's very difficult to keep them clean. So I apologize off the rip. Now, the way this goes together is very cool. They've actually got this little collar that as you screw in the stock, let me get this off here, it actually has indexing nubbins. I'm going to call them indexing nubbins, and so that your stock is going to be straight up and down. So often when these don't have the indexing nubbins, you find yourself a little this way, a little that way, a little this way, a little that way. This is awesome that you have that. I think that's cool. So let's go ahead and get this here. We'll go ahead and install our stock. So you're going to scooch that collar all the way towards the threaded bit, and then you're going to hit like where you really can't go any further. Yeah, that's it. And when you're there, we'll go ahead and make sure your nubbins are set, and we'll grab our armor tool and just tighten it up. There. Alright, so that is that. The guns are so light. I don't know what the weight is on the 30, but the short, which you have the 22 short, I have a 22 short, 25 long. I don't know if they have those variations in the 30, I didn't ask, but you're looking at like under 6 pounds. Just under, but nevertheless under, which to me, that's awesome. Let's get this, taking the thread protector off. Okay, so we have a threaded muzzle. We're going to go ahead and install our bundled moderator. Now, this is just an air gap. I believe they're going to be doing a new model, a better, more effective model. This is pre-production with the production model. I guess we'll find out when they come in. That's basically it. That's how easy it is to set the gun up as far as put it together. Now we need to mount our optic. So let's go grab that. I have not really worked with these much. We did a video up in the studio just playing around. I think we did a live. I think we were doing a live kind of testing the equipment for Airgun Expo. I did charge these up fully. I have 2 of them. I have this one with the laser rangefinder, and then I have a 5 to 25 that it doesn't have the rangefinder on it. I really wish it did, but that's okay. So you get a bunch of bits and pieces in here. You have your illuminator, your rings. This is a battery charger for your illuminator. You have what looks like a lens cap, and then you have an eye cap. Now, an eye cup. These I can't use because of my glasses and my eyesight, so just use it like a traditional scope. Cool thing about the previous X-sight 4K and also this one is it's just a standard 30mm tube. So if you have scope mounts that you really like and they seem to line up well, then guess what? They'll actually work with the scope because it's just a standard 30mm tube. Okay, so we have a couple different options here for our mounts. This is going to be your front mount. Okay, so this gives you your attachments for your illuminator. Then we have an offset mount. So if your gun requires it, so that you don't have a very long rail, right? So you can put this here, right? And it gives you more flexibility to mount the scope. I don't know which is going to be best for our application, but we're going to find out. I've always run the offset or cantilever or whatever. So you have your regular mount, right? Or you have your offset mount, depending on what you need. Let's see which is going to be best for our Macavity. So that's all I need to get out of there. My gun is already getting so dusty. Okay. Let's see. This is going to have to go about like that. Yeah, see, we don't have a lot of room here. So if this one's going here, right, that almost makes it so we have to run the offset mount. So let's do that. I'm going to go get my tools. I'll be right back. I've got a bipod. For our next part of the video, I've got my Allen wrenches, and we are looking at, looks like 2.5, and we've got I've got a wrench, so we're going to probably go like this and here, not like that, I'm guessing, and then we'll split the difference, we'll go right in the middle here. If we need to move them, we can move them, so I'm going to grab a 2.5 mil. Yeah. Oh no, it's 3. I apologize. I had that very wrong. So it's a 3. 3. Once we kind of know where the scope's going to land, I'll go ahead and use my wrench to make sure the mounts are secured. We'll put the screws in the little cup, cover there. I suspect it will be just fine. I'm very excited to take some first shots with this gun. I'm really liking the 30 cal. I mean, 25's probably my favorite. I remember back in the day, the 22 was really the favorite, and then when the 25 came out, it was really like when it became more, what's the right word? Gosh, words can be hard. When it became something more normal or more available or whatever the word is, I can't seem to remember right now. Common, the 25 kind of supplanted the 22. I don't think the 30 has supplanted the 25, but the fact that we have so many great options, good, regulated, affordable 30 cals, I think that's very, very, very cool. So we're just going to get these screws. We're not going to tighten anything. We're just going to kind of just get it so the thing doesn't fall off, right? I like to make sure, I like to, as much as possible, have the gap even. I try and make it, you know, all that stuff work the way I need it to work. Inside the scope, you can actually have, a level. So when you go to center this and get it like centered for your reticle, you actually can use the level in the scope to help you do that. Get this set up here. Okay. I have not done anything with this, with the laser rangefinder or anything yet. So this is going to be a very cool learning curve for me. And we're going to be shooting this setup at Airgun Expo too. So not sure when this is going to air, but it may be airing. This might air during Airgun Expo, I don't know. But we're going to have a lot of fun that week. Okay, this might come back a little further. I think that's pretty good. Let's turn this on. And I just want to see if the eye relief is good. And then we can tighten everything up. Gosh, it's light. Oh man, that is beautiful. Yeah, no, that is perfect. I can absolutely work with that. I was thinking, do I need to scooch in? No, I mean the distance, the eye relief on that is about perfect for me. I mean, I would love to come back just a hair, but I don't know if I can. If I can come back one slot, sometimes this interferes with the magazine, and you can't. So yeah, see, it's going to interfere with the mag, so it has to go here. And I'm right at the edge of the bells there, so I'm at as far back as I can go. We are good. So go ahead and tighten this up. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm going to need to put the bipod on it and actually do some work to make sure I'm level. But that looks really good. I need to turn the brightness up on the screen too. Now it's very interesting. I don't know how to capture this, but like some scopes, like electronic scopes, and I think the previous model just was square. This actually rounds the edges. So the picture you're seeing actually follows the contour of the actual image or the eyepiece, which is cool. I think that's a new feature or a new layout, design, whatever. It just is very, very neat. So let's go ahead and put the bipod on. Put it forward as I can go. Oh, no, I can tighten that up a little bit. Yep, there it is. All right, let's take a look. Oh, that is super comfortable. Yeah. I'm going to have to get the manual out and do a little looking. I'll tell you that I'm looking at my level. I'm dead zero. It seems very square. I'm going to switch the reticle to first focal plane and zoom in so the reticle splits the screen all the way down so I can see where it impacts the receiver of the gun. That's how I like to do it anyway. So I'll go to the menu. Come on now, give me my menu. There it is. And we're going to reticle choice. I may actually need to, no, it's fine. I was thinking maybe I scoot it forward a little bit, but it's okay. There it is, reticle. And I need to select the style. One of the things I can do is this does have HDMI out, so when we get to like dive into these and spend some time with them, I can actually be showing you all of this. It's very cool. Do this one. I think that's going to be it. Confirm. Nope, it didn't take. Well, let me select it next time. Oh, that's just the brightness button. Okay, cool. Oh, that's so much better. I'm sorry, I'm kind of taking some extra time here. Oh. Okay, I gotta learn how these buttons feel. Okay, so I gotta confirm it. So I picked the reticle, confirm it by hitting the center button, and then if I zoom in, which is this front button. It should come with me. It does a little bit. It just doesn't go down the bottom of the screen. Okay. All right. It's going to be fine. It is first focal plane. So sometimes when you, like the old scope, when you zoom in, the reticle would fill out. It would actually fill the screen. This actually has like a space that the reticle lives in. And the reticle changes sizes, but it doesn't leave that space. Not a big deal. It looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up. And we'll cross, do our cross pattern so that it tries to stay even. We don't need to wrench this down because it's got no recoil. Okay. And I think that's going to be it for today. All right, guys. That is going to be it for our video today. This is the, gosh, that looks really cool, doesn't it? Oh, it looks awesome. I know looks aren't what we're going for here. It's usefulness, right? But that is super comfortable. I have a great sight picture. It's super clear. I mean, super, super clear. I'm going to get, when I go to do the shooting, I'm going to set up the HDMI recorder, so we'll get that going, because that's pretty slick, and I'll try and record the entire thing. For now, that's going to be it, though, guys. This is the Macavity Arms MA2 30 cal with the X-sight 5 from ATN with the laser rangefinder, and I do not know how that works yet. That'll be one of the things I try and get understanding it. Time to pull the manual out and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, all in all, I think this is going to be a lot of fun, folks. Well, we hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to know more about anything that you guys are seeing in our videos or on the live broadcast, please be sure to check out our website, theairgunexpo.com. Click on the sponsor's logo, and you'll jump right to their page. You'll have all kinds of cool information, and you can even reach out to them right there on the page. Guys, that's going to be it for now. My name's Rick with AirgunWeb. Thanks for watching.